So you guys have been asking for my Piggy 2 predictions. So based off of the 30-second trailer, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna talk about what I think will happen in Piggy 2. And despite what we may think, I think Pony actually knows that winter is coming. But what's going on, guys? My name's Anthony, or Big B Stats, and welcome back to some more Roblox Piggy predictions. And again, we're gonna be talking about Piggy 2. If you did miss the trailer / reaction video that we did, I'll link it down below in the description, so make sure you check it out. But if you do enjoy today's video and you're looking forward to more predictions and Piggy 2 in general, remember to leave a like and share this video. It is much appreciated and shows your support. And feel free to subscribe to the channel if you are new. We're pushing for 3 million subscribers on the channel, and if you want to show your further support, you can always use star code BIGB2 when purchasing Robux. But with that being said, let's get into talking about Piggy 2. So the way Piggy actually ended, it kind of left the door open, of course, for more storyline. And we didn't really think that, we were going to get a Piggy 2. I think Piggy 2 was also in the thoughts, at least, of most players. But it was just like, oh, wait, what, is he going to name a different game Piggy 2? Or how is this actually going to work? Are we going to get like a extended version within the game, which I think would also be quite cool as well, like a Piggy 2.0, but within the game at least. Or you can choose like a path or something when you go into the menu. Or will we get like a chapter 13? Will it pick up from that? But I think it's gonna possibly start out from the beginning. Again, that could possibly change, but who knows? Maybe it will pick up from chapter 13 and that will be like the new beginning at least. But let's go ahead and talk about the trailer, and I'm going to talk to you guys about what I think is actually going on in the trailer and what we can possibly expect. I'm also going to be looking at some of your predictions and theories on this as well, so if you do have any after this video, feel free to leave them down below in the comments, and if anything else comes up, I'll be sure to read through all the comments, which I still will do, and then pull them and put them in a video and discuss them with you guys. So how does the trailer actually start out with? So it starts out with Pony walking in the snow in what appears to look like some type of forest. And I really love that it's like a different type of, how will I say? I was gonna say biome in a way, but I like this because we don't technically have any maps on Piggy now that maybe have this, like a snowy map or something that has fog or something like that. I think that would be really cool to have a Piggy map, let's say for Piggy 2, and if Minitoon is watching this, I think that would be so cool to have a map, let's say, out in the snow, and maybe that's what this is actually planned for, so who actually knows. But it starts out as Pony walking in the snow, and everyone of course recognizes that Pony is wearing like a really cool beanie, and he also has like a black jacket on because he's cold. Okay, he's out in the snow. Okay, remember, winter is coming. And then he goes, here it is, just what we've been looking for. So the big question is, what is he talking about? Here it is, what have we been, just what we've been looking for. Now, I have some theories of my own and also some kind of predictions on a really cool storyline thing that would be awesome. So if you guys have any, feedback on this storyline idea, let me know down below in the comments on what you think about it. So I personally think that they possibly have found something. I know everyone's thinking that they found like the cure, which this could be a cure, but just hear me out for one moment here. So let's just take for an example, again, none of this is confirmed, but let's say this actually picks up where chapter 12 ends, at least with a good ending, and they're looking for a cure. Now, bear in mind that this scene doesn't really have much context to it. This could be before the virus, let's say before, before the virus, just more in depth in Pony and what's going on. Or it could be after the virus, like sometime after it, where they pick up, where that's where it wraps around to chapter 12, where George says, let's go find a cure, basically. So you're looking for a cure. So how I personally think and how I would love to see the chapters actually play out is, let's say that the group that you initially left with, so let's say we have Pony, Zizzy, and George, and of course yourself. I would love to see like those split up in chapters. Like, let's say that you actually, let's say the cure has, different locations on what you need to find, and you all split up to find, let's say, Mrs. P. Mrs. P is someone that we have not seen at all throughout Piggy, and it's been that mystery character that we know a lot about. So I do hope we do see Mrs. P in, you know, Piggy 2 at least. But let's say if we have like 4 chapters in the direction where Pony goes off to look for a cure, so that would be 4 different maps and what Pony goes through. Then we have 4 maps as well what Zizzy goes through at least, and then we have 4 as well of what George goes through at least. I think that will be extremely cool. So technically, let's say you're with Pony throughout those, and then, you know, maybe it goes back to where you can, you know, have these alternate routes that you can kind of go to and go with. Or if we get more of the decision things, like we have to choose what character we want to go with, at least that would also add some replay value to the game, more replay value than it is. So let's say, although it might be a lot more work than what I'm possibly thinking, but let's say, you know, you have to choose, okay, do you want to go look for the cure with Pony, Zizzy, or George? And you kind of can choose which one you want to go out, like, and go off with. I think that would be also super cool. So let's say that maybe Zizzy, or it could again be that Zizzy, Pony, and George, and you are all in this scene together, at least. Again, we don't really get too much from these 30 seconds, but a lot of people again are thinking that they're looking for a cure, which could be possibly true. At least part of me feels like, you know, looking for the cure at least would be a bit too easy. So I do think that this is going to be somewhat of kind of like a moment where it's like, okay, wow, I didn't actually expect that. So let's say that this is even a place that we've already visited before, and it's like Pony is visiting it again at some time. Like, you know, let's say this is already a chapter that we've actually had, but it's been snowed over and they actually have to find something here at least. So that's also an idea as well. And again, that big idea that we will, you know, try and find Mrs. P at least. Mrs. P has been mentioned so much throughout these chapters and Piggy in general, and we have not yet seen Mrs. P, and we still don't know who TSP actually is. So I really look forward to actually hearing that. Let me know down below in the comments, do you guys think this is before the virus or after the virus? And whatever Pony has made it to, what do you think is actually here? And would you like to see like going in alternate routes of the characters? I think that would be super cool, and you can also add more context to a lot of the characters and their scenes and kind of what's going on, at least instead of trying to focus on all the characters during a few chapters. But there could be like a solid 3 chapters based on Pony, solid 3 chapters based on Zizzy, and yeah, it would be really incredible. And I'm sure new characters will also be introduced in this as well. So we're not just gonna have the same characters. There will be, of course, possibly the same characters, like some of at least, but I'm sure there will be, again, new characters and new skins that's going to be coming to Piggy. So I really look forward to it, and I cannot wait. So with that being said, I'm going to take to the comments and see what you guys think about Piggy 2. So this first comment was from Jigga God Plays, and they said, let's revert back to chapter 9, the city. Remember how Zizzy started talking about her sisters being safe here and with here? Pony kind of felt sad, as if someone he loved or knew was sadly infected. Possibly his father, by him talking about him wanting to be an optometrist. To be honest, the story may look deeper into perspectives of the characters. This may be a flashback or a continuation of the story, and I'm so with that. And yeah, imagine, let's say Pony is going off and like, here it is, you know, just what we've been looking for. Like, what if this is like his father's place and he's gonna also help out with the infection? I mean, that's something there that could also be tied into the story. Bonk H says he might have found a new safe house or something you like the original safe house in the city map. Was raided by the infected, so we needed to escape as far away as possible from the area. Then we took a flying vehicle and escaped or something. Then we either crashed or landed in a snowy island or a snowy land. That's also not a bad thought or theory either. Let's say you travel somewhere and then you kind of got stuck here, but it looks like Pony knows, you know, like what he was going to look for, at least, because he says, you know, here it is. Like, you know, Pony already knows before he gets here that this is what he's looking for. Rosie Cat says, I think that Pony has found the cure, because at the end, George said they look for the cure. Now, I don't want to rule out that, okay, he's found the cure here, but I don't think the cure is going to be that easy. Either I feel like it could be different, you know, things you need for the cure at least, and then let's say you know, all these different characters go and grab these things, and towards the end of the chapters, they kind of meet up, and let's say they all have the pieces together, something like that. But I don't think Minitoon would spoil right in the least 30 seconds, like, okay, this is where the cure actually is. But again, I can't rule it out either. Mr. Can Not says, ooh, the suspense. I have a hunch that Mr. P returns due to true ending, which I hope I get before Piggy 2. So you gotta work on getting that true ending, Mr. Can Not. If you also need help as well, we have the videos, and maybe we can also help you out as well. But yeah, maybe Mr. P actually makes a return at least, because we don't know what really happened to Mr. P. So I'm pretty sure we'll see Mr. P in Piggy 2. Peyton McCabby says, I think Pony is looking for the cure. That in the good ending on Piggy, George says, how about we find a cure? What is Pony was looking for the cure? And that's true. Again, Pony could be very well looking for the cure. And Beastie Boy Bobby says, I feel like Pony, Zizzy, and you split up and find medicine for a cure. Just a theory. I love that theory. That's such a good idea and something that I was also thinking too. And ladies and gentlemen, I think that's going to wrap it up for the video. Those are some of my Piggy 2 predictions based off of this video, at least. Again, there could be so much to go on with this story. I'm just really excited to see that we are getting an extended story of Piggy. And again, Minitoon has done such a phenomenal job, in the team, of course, with, you know, Piggy in general. And, you know, with the new build mode, all the chapters, and it's only gotten better. So I can already imagine that Piggy 2 is going to be even better than Piggy, so be on the lookout for it. But thank you all so much for tuning in. Again, if you did enjoy, feel free to leave a like and share it, and also feel free to subscribe for more, and if you're new to the channel. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye.